Olivia, so good to have you back on Most Requested Live. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Thank you for having me back.
Oh my gosh, of course. And congrats on what? Your second Billboard #1 for Good For You?
I know. So exciting. I was so happy to see that. It's really cool.
Are you just constantly getting push notifications, letting you know that you broke another record? Is it getting old for you yet?
Oh my God, it's just so exciting. I'm just so happy that people are resonating with the songs that I write. It's just really like the biggest dream in the whole world for me.
Yeah, so tell me, Olivia, Sour, this is your baby that you've poured your heart and soul into. You know, it's so heartfelt and vulnerable. You put so much work into it. It's now out into the world. Your baby has been released. What does it feel like? Were there surprises? Was everything going to plan, or tell me?
Yeah. No, I mean, it's incredible. I think it's really cool to see, like I said, like people's experiences that, are sort of tangent to mine. And that's makes me feel really seen and less alone. And I hope it makes them feel seen and less alone too. But yeah, it's really exciting. It's also exciting to see the songs that people are resonating with like more than others. Like I always loved Trader, but we never thought it would be like a single or a standout of the record. And it's like one of the most streamed songs off the record, which is super cool. So it's just really cool to see which ones people are like vibing with.
That's so funny you say that, because I wanted to ask you about that, because this day and age, you can see like real time what people are downloading, streaming, all parts of the planet. So that was the surprise to you, huh? Trader was the one.
Yeah, that was a big surprise. Yeah, that was a big surprise. People really, really liked that one, which is really cool. It was actually always one of my favorites, but I just thought it was going to be sort of like a deep cut one, but people really liked it. So that was really cool to see.
Yeah, it's got to be interesting from a songwriter perspective, because obviously you're writing these songs because you lived it. So now the fans and listeners are kind of interpreting the songs for themselves. Right. Like it's funny, like when I listened to Sour, all I imagined was the movie 10 Things I Hate About You. I don't know why. And I love that movie. It's like one of my favorites.
I love that movie too. I love that movie.
I can't explain it, but it put me back there, and I felt really, really good. Like that nostalgic feeling, but also something new and fresh and exciting. Is it interesting for you to like have fans kind of interpret different songs different ways?
Totally. I think that's like sort of the magic of songwriting is people can, project whatever they want to onto the songs, whatever makes it the most meaningful for them. And like you said, yeah, lots of people are saying it's really like nostalgic for them, even if they're not a teenager, like going through a heartbreak or growing up and, all of this stuff. Like people always tell me, they're like, oh, it brought me back to like when I was feeling that in high school, which is so cool. And just like the dream as a songwriter to be able to like transport people to another time in their lives. So yeah, that's been a real honor.
And then to see people take your lyrics and tattoo it on their body.
That was insane. That's like the coolest thing ever. I can't believe people like my lyrics enough to like carry it with them like forever, like on their skin. That's insane. Just the coolest thing ever.
Honor, right? I mean, how do you
I know.
And what lyrics would you ever get tattooed on you? If you had to get lyrics, what would they be?
Oh my gosh. I'd probably get like a lyric from like Hope You're Okay tattooed on me, just because I feel like it's like a hopeful, like life goes on song. So maybe I just get like Hope You're Okay tattooed on me. I don't have any tattoos yet. I just turned 18, but we'll see what happens.
You got plenty of time. So as you know, Most Requested Live is very listener interactive. So we have a lot of fan questions for you. And a lot of them stem from your performances. I mean, this is like some of your first few performances, the Brits and then SNL. Walk me through that. That's got to be so amazing to finally perform your records on stage.
Yeah, I mean, it was incredible. Driver's Lessons came out in the middle of quarantine, so I really didn't get to see anyone or watch the song actually affecting people in real time. It was just like on my computer screen. So it was so cool to get to like meet real people and interact with fans and stuff like that. The Brits was actually like my first real performance ever, which was so crazy, and SNL was my second, so it was quite strange. But yeah, it was such a fun time, something that I'll never forget.
The Brits and then SNL, your first two, like you can't make that up. I mean,
it was insane. I was like so nervous. I'm like, y'all sure you want me to do this? Like, I'm not a pro at this yet, but yeah, it was so much fun, and yeah, it was a really great opportunity.
And you met Taylor for the first time in person at the Brits, right? Like,
yeah, the Brits were awesome. I also got to meet Dua Lipa too. She's incredible, and Arlo Parks. It was so much fun.
More listener questions. Okay, this is a good one, because a lot of times we ask like your top 5 rappers and like your Mount Rushmore. What are your top 3 songwriters of all time?
Oh my
That's a
gosh.
toughie. They're hardcore, these Twitter questions.
Oh my God, that is tough. I mean, Taylor Swift, I think, Alanis Morissette,
Mm,
and maybe like Gwen Stefani. Right now, that's just the top that comes to mind.
that's a good list. Three dinner guests. The pandemic's over. You got some people over. What are you cooking and who you having over?
Oh my gosh, that's such a good question.
Yeah,
Um, okay, Zendaya,
love her.
Harry Styles,
He's awesome.
and Jack White.
Love it. It's like a
I don't know.
genius.
I don't know. It's just the first thing that comes to mind.
And what are you cooking? What are you having with them?
I cannot cook anything, but the one thing that I can cook is cacio e pepe. It's like this pepper. Sorry, I was going to say pepper and cheddar. It's pepper and cheese pasta. So good. And it's the only thing I can cook. So I would have
Pasta with Jack White. I'll take it. So Olivia, I know that you've been working nonstop, putting out these incredible records. So what is next for you? Are you going to go on tour, or are you going to take a vacation and experience more life so you can write more songs? Like what's next for you?
Yeah, I think all of the above. Right now, I'm just really relishing in Sour being out, and I'm so excited about it, and sort of just soaking all that up. But yeah, I think there's a lot of things I want to do. I definitely want to go on vacation and hang out with some people and gather experiences to write my next record about. But yeah, so many things to do.
Yeah. Well, I stan you completely. I'm such a big fan. It's such an honor to have you on Most Requested Live again.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet.
Oh my gosh. I feel like the one thing that the boomers to the millennials to the Gen Zers all have in common is that we all stan Olivia Rodrigo. That's what's bringing the world together. Our love for Olivia.
Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, that's so cool. It's so cool to see like people of all sort of age ranges connect with Sour. It's just the best. Yeah, music is just, it just has the power to unite people, and it's just so cool to see that my music can do that for people. It's insane.
I don't know what we did to deserve you, but I'll take it. You are a light. You are awesome, and just so thankful for the time. Appreciate you having me.
Oh my gosh, ditto. Thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure.
Thanks, Olivia. Talk soon.
Bye-bye.